next item is reports and presentations. The only thing I'm going to comment on is basically regarding first student and the cancellation of school. I have a real problem with that, seeing that in my committee meeting, the finance committee, we had talked to first student, and I was concerned at that time, the first pickup time for kids is around 6 o'clock a.m. And that, I thought, was too early a time for kids to be standing out on the court. I addressed that concern with first student during the finance committee report. And then when this happened, I don't know how the largest district, and I'm only going by what I heard. I heard there were only 2 districts in Lake County that was affected by it, Lake Zurich and Waukegan. I have a real problem when we pay over $7 million and we get left out in the cold. And I would hope that the superintendent and I would hope that our attorney would look at the contract and find out what can be done as far as a penalty. Because if this day was canceled, or school was canceled, do we have to pay them for that day and then come around and pay them again at the end of the year? Because we have to make that day up. That's totally irresponsible. That the weather report was that the weather was going to be minus 31 degrees. Yet the buses, nobody took the time to go start them up and find out which one would run and which one would not. In defense of Dr. T-State, at 5 o'clock, I don't think that you can make a notification to parents that the buses aren't running. I don't believe that when the first kids get picked up at 6 o'clock in the morning, you have enough time, or there is a mechanism in place that could have addressed that problem. Now, I've heard a lot of criticism on it. I assure you folks, that was not the intention of the board, nor the administration, to leave a kid standing on the corner at minus 31 degrees. Irregardless of what you may think of us personally, nobody has that intention at heart. And I've said it, and I'm ready to move on. Are there any committee reports?
I attended the facility committee, and we went over the list of items that have been cited that we need to improve for various schools, and we're working out a plan and making a priority list as to which items we should be doing first. Those that need to be done the quickest will be at the top of the list, and those that can wait a little while will come up when we have the money to do that. I also attended the insurance committee meeting. They are working on a new agreement with regard to how the insurance plan board will operate. That is still in the working. We also had a presentation of various ways that we can possibly save some money by being proactive with regard to encouraging our employees to seek early medical attention and to have examinations done so that they can catch diseases or illnesses in their early stages and save money down the line. Various programs were presented to us, and they're being looked at by Mr. Godin with regard to the cost, and when a decision is made, it will be presented to the board for our approval.
I had, we had our wellness committee, and there's a number of activities being planned for our welcome center in terms of health and fitness and so forth, and those dates will be forthcoming. Watch the calendars and things will be passed out in the district about those events. We also discussed the PE waivers that they're not up yet, but as of 2010, okay, they will be going back to look at waivers, and I don't think we are in favor of PE waivers in our research. Just research at large is saying that the children need to have PE some days in the school day. So we're talking about those. And I'm sorry, I don't want to notes at home, but and we're also talking about the possibility of trying to fund vegetable and fruit stations, because the grant that was applied for we were unsuccessful in getting it. And that would be the fruit and vegetable stations would be put into the schools for the children for nutrition. So we're trying to find ways to kind of come up with some money.
Just briefly, with regards to the insurance committee, I'd just like to reiterate what Mr. Breyer said. There's going to be some very good health and wellness benefits that are going to be offered. The teachers are each given, I believe, $250 for preventative care, and we're going to have a facility come in and get a whole battery of tests. If you just couldn't even match for $1,000, that's $250. And that is really going to track nicely with lowering costs in the future. You'll find out your cholesterol is too high. You'll find out you have this problem, that problem. It will probably cause a spike in the first year because the number of people are going to be seeking treatment that they otherwise wouldn't seek. But over the long run, I think it's going to save a great deal of money. We're also going to be exploring increased incentives for generic and over-the-counter drugs. And that was really about it. It looks like we're on track to have a good contract or a good agreement with the unions with regards to how the insurance planning board is going to be run, with far more say by the board overall in the decision-making function.
I just wanted to add that one of the biggest expenses was
with regards to the personnel and finance committee, the most important thing we discussed, of course, has already been presented, the timetable and the plan for budget development. We also had first student come in, and we have an option to extend. I think we're really going to be going out for bids. I know that's going to be my recommendation at the fiasco. And lastly, our school district was the highest school district in terms of contribution to United Way. United Way was here and it had a wonderful presentation. And I know Mr. Howard would want me to say that his management group won the trophy for the management group. That's it.
You won't say how, but we're going to.